Hey, you may have noticed there's a little bit of a change of scenery. You also may notice there was no video Monday. That's because I was in the middle of a move and I had a video all recorded of me fixing my S21 Ultra, but I needed to use someone else's phone to record that. And iPhones don't play well with Windows computers, and I got some footage off. And then when I went to edit it, I found out DaVinci Resolve doesn't edit .mov files. So yeah, we're just going to do a low effort video today, and we are going to swap out the battery in this Pokémon Emerald cartridge. Because I know I have one of these, but another one showed up and it has a dry battery. So we're going to do that and hopefully stay on schedule from here on out. So let's get started. First thing, we're going to take our Game Boy and just ensure that that is the problem. So you can see here it says, internal battery is run dry, the game can be played. However, clock-based events will no longer occur. So that's what we're dealing with. It's a pretty simple fix, and a lot of YouTubers have done it, but we gotta make the content. So let's get started. So first thing you have to do is get the cartridge open, and that is going to be a Y screw. We're gonna go for a Y0. Also, not sponsored, but if you could, that would be amazing. And all you gotta do is unscrew the one screw holding this cartridge together. Keep that to the side. And then what you wanna do is slide and then pull up. So, first thing we're going to do is add some solder to these points and desolder. If you noticed, I got a real soldering iron now, so that's pretty great. So we're just gonna add some solder right here and right here, just like that. And then you can take tweezers or your fingers. I kind of like fingers as long as you stay away from the hot area. And we're going to heat that area up and lift up. Just like that. Make sure it's away from the board when it cools. And it'll look something like this. That popped away. Then we'll do the other side. There we go. And I'm not really sure about that solder, so I'm gonna get some solder braid, and we're just gonna put fresh solder after removing that. So with solder braid, all you need to do is take the solder braid, and it's absorbing the solder. There we go, and we'll do the other one. There we go. We're just going to clean the area a little bit with some isopropyl alcohol and a Q-tip to prep it for the new battery, because I'm seeing some burnt flux and whatnot. Do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. All right, we're looking good to add the new battery. You'll notice on the cartridge, it says minus right here, plus right there. And even though this battery looks this way, the one we're replacing it with might have a different polarity. So you just gotta keep that in mind. So let's just take one of these bad boys. and this face is positive, so that's going to be like that, and negative is going to be right here. I'm going to add some fresh solder. And a little fresh solder right here. And we're going to put the battery down. Some more solder on it. And we'll do the other side. And just make sure those legs are down. I'm going to use some tweezers and push while we melt the solder. There we go. And there we are. It's cool enough to pop back into the cartridge shell, and let's test it out. Oh no. Okay, my phone overheated. We are going to take the official Nintendo cleaning cart with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol, and we're just gonna give it a little once over here. And then we're gonna dry it. Flip it over to a dry side. All right, let's give it a shot. Hey, there we go. And we are not encountering the error. And what does this guy have? Rayquaza, hello. All right. Well, that's pretty much it for the week. Sorry about the short and easy video, but I will get back on schedule next week. Check out other videos that YouTube might say you enjoy, and see you next time.